Welcome, guys. We're back. We had a power outage. We are back. We are back. We are back. All right, we had a power outage. Let's look at what is happening. So we're saying overall, the market is having a strong uptrend. It's a strong buy. Higher highs are being created and came over here. Look at that. Created a support but kept resisting to go past this on the daily. It went up, broke this level. That was a manipulation. Buyers thought it was going to go up. It came back down, trapping stop losses. And now it is up to go up. So overall, we are for a strong bullish direction. Let's go down now. Let's go to the 1 minute. We trade 1 minute. We trade scalping. So overall, the bias is it's a buy, and that is added to the fact that we can look right here. The market opened. This was a close price. The New York closed at this price right here. As soon as the market opened, it went up. As soon as the market opened, it went up. Then it came back down. So the fact the market opened a buy, that is a message. Why did the market open a buy? Why did it open a buy right here? Then it went back down, right? That's something to think about. The way we approach the market, we like to think, we try to think and understand why price is acting in a certain way. So the market overall opens as a buy, strong buy, but it came back down, and it came back down, try to go down right here. It rejected going down. This is a good sign. It rejected this candle. And yes, let's listen. Whenever you see this kind of rejection right here, whenever a rejection happen at this level, with this big wick, that is more of an indication that price is going to go to that direction. This is a directional move. It's not the total rejection. The perfect rejection is when you see like a little doji bar, you know, but when you see something like this, that is a directional move. So in this situation, you could have gotten into the trade and target this price move, but let's not focus on that. So they rejected there, came back to this level, then came back up and respected this level right here, and a strong support area. That's a place of liquidity. Grab liquidity right here at this level. It went back up, and it's coming back down. So it went back up. This up right now, I think a lot of buyers will have been like, hey, you know what? Price has broke this level. That is going to be a good buy, right? Let me get in there. But that was an inducement candle. Price made as if it was going up, but it came back down. I'm believing this move right here is to take out, to grab stop losses, right? So it break out here. What a normal retail trader would do, once they see that, it will be like a breakout, and they will get in there. The moment they get in there, price now come to trap that stop loss. Okay, so two things might happen. It can trap both the buyers and the sellers, right? It trapped the buyers here. They thought it was an uptrend. They got in. It came back down. What could happen, right? It could come back. Let me draw something. I've seen this happen a couple of times. What could happen is that they could grab liquidity on both sides, then eventually go for the discount. What could happen is that price could come here. Price could come here. A little bit now, not too far. It could come somewhere around there, right? Oh no. So what could happen is right now this was an inducement candle. It got in there. Buyers came in. They be like, oh, this is a good breakout. They came in. Guess what happened? It came back down to chase a stop loss. So it could do double trap. It could come as well and create the same inducement zone right there and get sellers. When it break out here, guess what? Many people are getting for a sell to be like, you know what? The market has broken this area. That is a strong sell. And when they get in the sell, the market will revise and go back up. That's exactly what I'm thinking will happen. You can come down into this area, right? You can come down into this area, then before eventually going up. At this area, that will be a discounted price. Then the market makers might be willing to go for a buy. That is my prediction. But I think overall we have a strong buy. Hey Edward, how you doing, my friend? Awesome, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. We are trading live today. Look at that. Look at that. Like it might come in that. I think that's what is going to happen. It's going to create. It's going to grab. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Let's give it on time. I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to go down. Right now, it's going to make a lot of retail traders, right? They're going to think this is a breakout and they will go for a sell. It did the same thing for a buy. It's going to do the same thing for a sell. Watch that happen. Look at that. It's reversing. Now it has filling orders for people that were going for a sell. So it grabbed liquidity both on the buy side and on the sell side. Now it's going to eventually go up. This is a good point to get into this trade. That's a good point to get into the trade. I'm convinced it's gonna be a buy today. It's gonna be a buy. Right there. With that rejection, I'll go for a buy. That'll be the first entry for today. Again, this is not financial advice, it's just my analysis. I think I'll go for a buy right there. Oh, okay. Interesting. I still think it's trying to grab liquidity. I still think so. I still think it's a buy. I still think it's a buy. That move, I think, is an inducement move. So what it's trying to do, I think it's trying to convince a lot of sellers for them to think it's going down, then it reverse and go back up. But what I can't tell by how much more is gonna go. I can't tell how much is gonna go down, but I think it's gonna go down. But that is not the real move. The real move is up. Again, that's my thinking. I could be wrong, and it's perfect to be wrong, right? Trading, we can be wrong, or we can be right. I'm thinking, I still think it's a good buy. We've not yet gotten in the trade yet, though. We've not yet gotten into the trade. I was still trying to position everything, take profit and all that. We've not yet gotten into a trade. I'm getting in now. I think, yeah, a little something with just getting a feeling of what the market is trying to do. This is not the A+ setup, but this is a little something. Yep, a little something. Let's see how it plays out. I'm in on this one. Look what happened. It's crazy. Let's see how this one play out. Yeah, this is not an A+. Now price, that is a discounted rate. I can tell the market makers, they really wanted price to go up, right? But they had to they grab liquidity on both ends. Right here, the market break this resistance area. It acted as if it was going to go up. When that happened, a lot of buyers thought, okay, that was a breakout, right? Because when you're trading, you have to think the way other traders think, right? Because we're in the market against each other, right? All the trading concept that they teach, support, resistance and stuff like that, but you're trying to go against that way of thinking. So the average trader that is a breakout trader will see this one right here, be like, oh, that's a breakout, and they will get in. But guess what? The market maker took the entry, it came back down, it grabbed a stop loss. And it came now to fake out sellers. When the sellers see this, and guess what? This is a sell, it's a breakout, they're gonna go for a sell. And they go back, the market comes in, it fill in their order, and now it deceives them, is going back up. You see, that's how you read manipulation. We are in this trade. We are in this trade right now. We are in this trade. You know, it came. This was an inducement. A lot of people felt like, oh, the market was going to go down, but that's not the case. Overall, I think it has a strong buy today. I analyze from the daily. You look from the daily, the market has been creating higher highs, and it is not breaking strong higher highs, right? And even today, as soon as it opens with a strong buy. It opens right here. This was a close price. As soon as it opened, it created that gap, right? It created that gap, and look, that is an indication that is a strong buy. So everything that is happening, I'm just like sitting and waiting. Yep. Let's see how this play out. This is not our like bread and butter setup, but this is like a little something. This is not an A plus, but a little something is in profit at this point. At this point, you can literally, it has broken past this area. This is an area of support. Is a broken past this line. You could literally move your stop profit a little bit. You can move it a little bit somewhere around here. That's trade management, right? When the market break an area of support, look right here. This is a good area of support. If you break that, it means you can move your profit along. So that's trade management. You don't want it to come back and take you for a complete loss, right? Whenever you're in profit, look for ways you can probably lock in some profit. Oh, you just got in, Edward. That's wonderful. Let's see how it plays out. I'm in as well. I think we are trying to see how it's gonna play out. I think it's gonna go up, but it might not just go up immediately. It might come back down to try to play with us a little bit and see and fake us out. You know, you have to understand everything is about misdirection. It's about the market is trying to fake us. They're trying to make us not to see what they're trying to do. You know, but once we're able to tell stories by trying to understand what is happening at each level, you know, it makes us to better predict what is likely to happen. All right, Edward, it seems that we're going to make some money. Right now we're in profit. I think we're in profit right now. We're in profit just a little bit. Let's see. And again, whenever you lose, you trading, always be comfortable that what you're putting in, you might lose it. You know, you have to have that at the back of your mind. It's lose or win situation. But I think we are up to something good now. I think we are good. We are good. But at this point, trade management is important. The market has gone a little bit into your profit. At least change your stop loss, move your stop loss along, you know, and let's wait and see what happens. Yep. This is trading. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I like that. Once it break past this price, oh, look at that. That's beautiful. I like it. Once it break past that price, you should move your stop loss along as well, because it's supported by, this is a strong. Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like that rejection. That is not good. That is not good. This rejection, I don't like it. I don't like this rejection. I don't like that rejection. Yup. Amazing. Let's see how it goes, Edward. Let's see how it goes. Let's make some money today. Let's make some money. I don't like that rejection. I don't like it. I don't like this rejection. Let's see. Not too comfortable with what I'm seeing right now. Not too comfortable. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. We are not panicking. We're putting the trigger and we sit and wait. We sit and wait. You sit and wait. We sit and wait. We sit and wait. What I'm thinking is that price could still come back and grab more liquidity. Whenever it's doing that, it seems like maybe there are some orders that is fill out that is around this area that it might want to come grab. And it could come back here to grab this liquidity as well. Oh, it could come back here to fill this fair value gap. This is a gap right here. This gap is a magnet. It could come back to fill this gap. It could come back to fill this gap before eventually going up. That is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we gotta be a little bit patient with this trade. We're not gonna be in a hurry to close this trade. I think it might come back right here before eventually going up. So this is those trade. We gotta let it breathe. We cannot put it like a very tight stop loss. We gotta let this trade breathe. Yeah, there is a gap. Price might come in there to fill that gap. No. I'm not trying to do this. A lot of. So yeah, we gotta be patient with this one, guys. We gotta wait. Awesome. Yeah, we gotta wait a little bit. I'm thinking price might, because of this gap, it might come back to fill this gap, right? And I didn't like this candle. This candle right here was like, that was like a rejection. So with this candle, I knew it's gonna probably go back down. Now I'm seeing this gap. So price might come back into this gap before eventually going up. So I'm gonna let my stop loss be a little bit wide. This trade, we gotta let it breathe. It's not gonna come easy. We gotta let it breathe. I'm gonna put my stop loss somewhere around here, around this level. This trade gotta breathe. Look at that. It came back into that gap. Look at that. Let's see now what happens. You look at what is happening. Exactly. Came into that gap and look at the rejection. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. It came into that gap and it rejected. Look at that. Look at that. Are you seeing what I'm saying, Edward? Are you seeing that? That is crazy. We calling it out live. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it got you stop out. I was like, don't put your try to. When this one happened, I was like, guess what? Let's let it breathe. Let's let it breathe, because Once I saw this rejection candle right here, I was like, it's probably going to go back down. Then after I saw this gap, I was like, it's going to come back and trade into that gap, right? So, yeah. Let it break. Oh, look at that. I don't like it. Why is it? It's gonna go back. Exactly what happened. He came back into this gap. That was that gap. He came back to fill that gap, and it's gonna go up now. Fill that gap, created a higher high, so that's good. So our take profit should be somewhere around here. That could be our take profit. If you want to be greedy, you can let it go a little further. I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna let it go a little bit further. Yeah, I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna let it go like a little bit more. That's a good risk reward right there. If you lose a trade like this, you should be fine. This is a good risk reward. Almost 1:4. 1:4 risk reward. That is brilliant. If you lose a trade like this, you should be happy because you are taking a chance and at the same time you have a higher risk reward. That's how you look at it. Trading is a game of chances, probability, and risk reward. Don't ever feel bad for yourself if you have a good risk reward and you took a chance in a trade. Because if you had won, you will win big. If you lost little. That's it. That's a matter of trading. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit greedy right here. I'm gonna wait. At this line, that could be a good take profit right there. That could be a good take profit unless something happened. But right now, the trade has to be risk free. In this trade now is free money. We are not risking anything. We are completely risk free right now. If you come and take us out, that's fine. But we are risk free. We are not losing any money right now. We are completely risk free on this one. Hey, though, did you watch the market yesterday? As soon as we left, the moment I logged off from YouTube, everything went the way I predicted it. Did you see it? It was crazy yesterday, but like you had to be patient for it to give you money. Right now, I'm risk free, and I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna wait for it to go. I'm convinced price is gonna go, at least it's gonna go back to this level. But the first stop loss should be around here. The first take profit should be around this line, and the second one should be somewhere right there. I'm gonna go for the second one because this is the first trade, and I'm not risking a lot on this trade, so I can afford to play around a little bit and let it give me more. So if it goes there, that's gonna be 1:5 risk reward. That is crazy. 1:5 risk reward. If it goes our take profit, that's 1:5 risk reward. So that means if we have to lose this money, we have to lose like five trade to lose if we make 1:5. So that is brilliant. Let's wait. Let's see. Let's wait and see what happens. Everything looks good now. Okay. I don't see any sign of anything. Everything still looks good. We're not panicking. We are waiting. No panics. It's closer to the first take profit. If you want to take it, you should take partial profit. But I'm risk free at the moment, so I'm gonna let it play around a little bit more. I'm gonna let it play around a little bit more. Beautiful. Let's make some money today. Let's make some money today. At this point, everything should be risk free. Look at that. That's the first take profit. First take profit. Yeah, you got to work on your patience. You got to work on your patience, Edward. Trading is more you have to be patient. If you're impatient, you cannot be a trader. It's about being patient. You got to be patient when you're losing, and you got to be patient when you're making money. You got to be patient. Trading is more waiting than it's patience. Right now, the first take profit, it should be hit. You should take your first take profit. Don't follow me. That's a good take profit right now. But I'm waiting for the second profit. I'm staying in. I am staying in. It looks good. It looks good. But right now, I am locking in some profit. I'm waiting for the big profit. But at the same time, I'm locking in profit. Right? Because you can't wait for it to come back and you give all your money. I'm waiting for a bigger profit, but I'm logging in profit along the way. If it comes back down, that's fine. It came back down. Yep, that was a win. That was a win. That was a win. We got one win. Look at that. Yeah, it seems like it's changing directions. But we're good. We're good. We're done with this trade. We're done with it. That was a win. That was a win. Let's wait for the next opportunity. We're not gonna do anything stupid. Anything stupid. Yeah, Edward, if you're struggling with patience, go check some of my videos. I taught about how to deal with patience, risk management, and over trading. Go check that video out. You're gonna pick some insight. Yeah, trading is a waiting game. You gotta wait. When you're trading, right? What is more important is what you do before you come into the market, right? It's almost like a fighter, right? A fighter does not go fighting. They don't just wake up from sleep and they just go fight, right? They got to prepare, right? Even when they get to the locker room, they got to do warm-up. Some of them do meditation before they get into the ring, right? As a trader, you have to have certain disciplines as things you do to kind of get you prepared before you get into the market. And especially patience, right? If you want to develop your patience, spend some time to do some mindfulness practice before you start trading, right? The first 30 minutes before you get into the market, have a ritual. You know, those are the things that's going to help you to develop patience. Don't just wake up and you just come to the market. I did that and it cost me a lot of money. And I set a rule. One of my rules is like, if I am not home 1 hour before trading, I'm not going to trade, right? I set another rule. I'm not going to trade from my phone, right? So those kind of rules help me. I have to be 1 hour before trading so I can prepare to get into the market. Have little stuff like that is going to help you. I don't have chat on my phone. I don't look anything on my phone. Once I'm done from here, I don't check anything. What lot size I use? I use a lot of lot size. I don't know if I want to come comfortable telling you. My lot size is big. But on this trade, I didn't put my full lot size. I just put like a little something, right? I just put like maybe like 0.50 from 0.50% of my account for this trade. It's the first trade, and so it's more like a little warm up. This is not the A+, my A+ strategy yet. So I'm waiting for the A plus, but it's at the same time, I could pick some little opportunities every there and there, you know? Awesome. Yeah, that's wonderful, Edward. That's wonderful. Yeah, man, you gonna be good, man. You're good. Just stick to it, you know. Keep coming around. I'm gonna be, you know, sharing more insight and stuff. Look at what's going on. This seems like this is it's still a good trade to get in. I think price is gonna go way up. I think it's gonna go way up. This was just a normal pullback. I think it's gonna go way up. Yep. Yeah, this is still a good trade. Yeah, Edward, I don't trade for my phone because like it's like trading is all about you mastering yourself, right? You got to master yourself, okay? So what I noticed is that when I used to trade for my phone, right? I have a normal trading hour, right? And the hour I have to trade is based on years and years of research, right? And I was able to develop a plan and a strategy that works for me, okay? And that strategy works when I trade from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. I had that down pack, okay? So, but when I had my phone, I would trade from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and make money. But later during the day, I'm going to check my phone. I'm going to see something. I'm going to get into it. And when I get in that, it's not in my window of opportunity. And I found myself losing money because I wasn't supposed to trade that in the first place, but I did it. So what I had to do is that I'm not going to take any chances to trade from my phone, to have any chat on my phone, because I don't want to be tempted to self-sabotage. Okay? That's exactly what it is. Because trading is about discipline. And discipline sometimes it needs guardrail, right? It's almost like if you don't want to eat like donut. If you don't want to eat donut and there is a donut shop right next to you every day you drive, every day you drive, you pass, you see a donut shop and you don't want to eat donut. If you don't want to eat donut, you don't just avoid driving on that same street, right? If you drive on that same street, you're gonna be tempted to eat donut, and you're gonna find yourself eating donut even when you didn't want to eat donut, right? So the best way sometimes for discipline is avoidance. If you can avoid something, avoid it. Don't put yourself in a position where you have to make a decision against what you want, right? So pretty much that's the risk. That's what makes me not to have any chat on my phone and stuff like that, because I want to stay disciplined to my strategy and to what works. I don't want to do anything that does not work. All right, I hope you get that. I normally hold a trade like 10 minutes, 15, 20, 30 minutes. I don't like when my trade take long. When it takes so long, I don't like it. I don't like when it takes so long. Like you see with this trade, we held this trade. It took our, I think, complete like 20 minutes, right? So I don't like when the trade takes so long. 20 minutes, 30 minute max. I'm more of a scalper, right? But I'm not a scalper where I could get into like 10 trades in a day. Sometimes I take just 2 trades, 3 trades in a day. right? And that's it. We've already got into one trade today. I might take another 2 or 3 trades, and that's gonna be all. Yep. Yeah, and I know a lot of people, like, where they be showing stuff on it, they be showing you people trading from their phone, making all this money. Yeah. You know what? Everything is about do what works for you, right? Do what works for you. If something works for you, let do it. But you know, you gotta know yourself. You just gotta know yourself, right? That's what it is. Hi, yeah, please click like on this video so a lot of people can see it. Let's try to grow this thing together. Let's try to grow this thing together, buddy. And while we are making money together. All right. Click like so some people could see this. If you don't mind as well, you could share this video so we could get some people come on board. Let's trade together. Let's make this money and be happy. Let's make this money and all be happy, right? Awesome. Right now, what is going on? What is going on? At the moment, I think we are in a sell mode. Everything now is going to be a sell. Right now, I'm changing my perspective in terms of what is to happen. And that's the beauty of trading, right? Initially, we thought it was going to go up. But from everything we are saying, it's a strong indication that the momentum has shifted. The sellers are more in control. Look the way the market broke. The sellers broke this level. That was a strong price movement, right? It came back there. Look at this one as well. Strong sell. It's a strong sell momentum. And this is a strong sell momentum breaking past this level. Yeah. But another thing that is concerning, if the market rejects there, it is still creating a higher high. It has not broken past these levels. So that is a concern as well. You know what? I'm going to think I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50 at the moment. I'm not too sure it's going to go down completely. I'm not too sure it's going to go up. So it's kind of in the middle right now. In moments like this, I'm doing nothing. Oh, I see. Yeah. The thing about trading is, like, these are some things that will happen, right? Sometimes you could take your profit and the market goes further and you are like, oh, damn, I wish I would have waited like a little bit more, right? Other times you wait, the market come back and take all your profit, right? So the way you deal with that is, like, in trading, we can't have it all, right? Sometimes you just have to have a set take profit. Forget about what happened. If the market comes and pass your take profit and go all the way up or all the way down, you just got to be fine with it, you know? Set stop loss, you know, and manage your trade along the way. And it's going to avoid you to hold so long when you're in profit and eventually losing your money, and to hold on to a losing trade and eventually blowing your account. So you got to have those set rules, right? You got to have those set rules. Take profit. It doesn't matter what happened. And the way you determine a take profit, try to get a take profit around areas of support and resistance. Like you saw right there, that was our take profit, right? Look at what happened around that area. Price came, it broke past our take profit because it was a strong area and it rejected. That is a rejection. It shows you that those are strong levels. Those are levels you can use as take profit and you can use as support, right? Those are those kind of levels you go with. Yeah, but always have a take profit in mind. 3 things you have to know. When you have getting a trade, you have to know when to get in a trade, where you have to put your stop losses, and where you have to put your take profit, right? And then now when the market start moving in your anticipated direction, you can move your stop loss along and log in some profit. Like just imagine if we got in this trade and we didn't log in some profit, it came back, it would have come back and taken all of our profit. But we don't want to do business like that, right? You don't want to go to work, you make $500, and at the end of the day, you're coming back home with $100, right? It doesn't make sense. So always lock some profit. That's real money, right? Always lock in some profit. Let's see. This is interesting. Oh, okay. If the market break this level, we are in for a sell. But we're not getting in a sell. We are not getting in a sell. It just means like the sellers are more in control. But we are not getting in a sell. We are waiting for our A plus setup. Our A plus setup is gonna be right down. Look at that. It came back to this gap. It came back to this gap and it rejected. This is a strong gap. This is a strong area. It's an area of imbalance. Price always go after an area of imbalance to fill it out. It's like the same story that was played out here is about to be played out again, right? This was a story that was played out here. Price came here, it broke this level. Guess what? The buyers thought it was gonna go up, but I said it was not gonna go up. I said that was a trap. It came back now, and it did the same thing for the sellers. When it broke past this level, sellers thought it was gonna go down, right? I said that was still a trap, and that's when we got in for a buy. So the same story is applicable. It came here, it broke this level, but buyers thought it was gonna go up. They got in, then it created a trap, came back down. Now it's inducing sellers. Is this gonna be the real move or this is a fake out? Let's see. This could still be the market makers trapping sellers, right? To eventually go back up. And it looks like that's what is going to happen. Look at this rejection right here. This could still be another opportunity for a buy, but I'm not too sure. But it seems like the same story that plays out here is repeating itself. They came back now, they are trapping sellers. Sellers might think, oh, price is going down. They got in for a sell. But that's a trap. It eventually goes back up. That could be the case. I don't know. It looks like that's what it is. It looks like that was still a trap and it still want to go up. The same story repeated itself, right? Same story. Always look at the market as it's trying to tell a story, trying to tell a story. The same story, the same plot twist. You know, that could be a good buy and you put your stop loss just right here, just right below here. But I'm not going to go for it. That could be a good buy. And that might be the one that would take us, it could take price all the way up. But I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to do it for a couple of reasons. I'm thinking that we are probably going to the price is going to go back down. And the reason I'm saying so, like remember, every pairs, they have correlation, right? When you look at USDJPY, it's correlated with GBP-JPY. It's correlated with Euro-JPY. It's correlated with Australian JPY, okay? And amongst the correlated pair, they are leaders, right? GBP-JPY is a leader. Right now, GBP-JPY is almost 80 points sell, whereas USDJPY is 40 points sell too. So we're just in the middle right now. We're just in the middle. Everything Everything is right there for the taking. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. You see? And that's another thing, Edo. You see, we can analyze, we can anticipate what is likely to happen, but it does not mean every time we think something will happen, we pull in the trigger. You know, we've gotten into one trade so far, and that's it. Because the trap is you trying to do too much. When you try to do too much, the profit you made, you're gonna give it back. So when you make profit, you gotta sit on your hands, sit on the sidelines, and just wait and observe. And that's what we are doing. But it looks like this is actually a real move. It's not a mispricing. It looks like they really want to go down. If it breaks this level, it seems like it really want to go down. If it breaks that level, oh, look at that rejection. Look at that rejection. Look at that. But to me, that is not a good rejection. That is not a good rejection. That is not a good, that is a direction. That right there, to me, it means price is gonna go down. I don't look at that to be a rejection. That it means price is gonna go down. That is a direction. This week right there, that is a direction. Yep, that's a direction. Don't get fooled by that move. That's direction. Let's see. Let's see. That was a strong rejection, but that not a good rejection to me. Yeah, not a good rejection. Look at that. This is a deception. This is a deception. When people see that, they're gonna think it's a rejection, but it's not a rejection. This candle is not it's a direction. It means it's gonna go down, and that's what happened. Oh, how do you know the points? So like when you look right here, right? If you look at, I don't know how your trading view is set up, right? If you look right here, I don't know if you've seen the mouse. Look right here. It says USDJPY. This is the price. It gives a change in price. So the change in price now it shows six pips, which is like 60 points. So, and that is by how much pips the price has moved from its open price. So from the New York close, right, by how much pips it has moved. Right now it shows 3, and each time price moves. So that's how you look at it. That's it right there. It gives like, it's a change, the change in price movement from the open price or the closing price. The closing price, which is like the New York price, right? Yeah, let's see. Everything now is in the middle of the ocean. At this point, we just have to wait. We just have to wait. Nothing is clear right now. Nothing is clear right now. Nothing is clear. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. We are in profit. We made some money already. Let's wait. Let's wait and see. We got 1 more hour to go. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. We are not going to do anything stupid. We're just waiting for the right opportunity to come. That's what trading is all about. It's a waiting game. If you can't wait, you can't trade. You got to wait. Trading is the only game where you don't get rewarded for activity. The only time you get rewarded for activity in trading is when you're backtesting, you're refining your strategy. But when you start executing, you don't get rewarded by how much trades you take. You get rewarded for being precise and going for the right entry, not being impulsive, not just doing things emotional, not over trading, right? Patience, 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 precision, discipline. Those are the core things that we are working on every day we are trading. We got to improve our patience. We got to become more disciplined. And we got to be precise in our entry. When the market comes to our zones, we pull in the trigger. Right? That's what we do. Let's see what's going on. What is going on right now? Oh, a lot of confusion. A lot of confusion. You don't want to be in this market right now. It is doing so many things at the same time. You can't keep up. You gotta wait. You gotta wait. Let's wait and see. Everything still looks like it's going to the downside. Everything looks like it's going to the downside. I know some people might look at this rejection, this weak candle and feel like, oh, that's gonna go down. I still think is going down, except proving otherwise. Let's see. Let's see what happened. Is the market replaying the same story that it played right here? Is the same story being replayed? I don't know. Let's watch. Let's watch. Let's watch. Let's watch that rejection. Yeah. GBP/JPY is a strong sell. And GBP/JPY is leading. There is strong sell. British pound, Japanese yen is a strong sell. Lower lows everywhere from New York. It's been creating lower lows. I think overall it's a strong sell with British pound. What are you thinking, Edward? What are you thinking? What are your thoughts? What do you think is happening? What do you think? You think price is going to go up or you think it's going to go down? Why is that? What are you seeing at the moment? What do you see price trying to do? What do you think? That's crazy, crazy. Nothing is clear at the moment. Nothing is clear. Nothing is clear. If you get in now, it's going to make you lose. It's exactly what it's trying to do. No clear direction. Up, down, up, down. It goes up, it comes down. It goes up, it's come down. It's trying to make people lose. Don't get in at the moment. All right, yeah, that's interesting, Edward. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, at this point, if I have to be honest with you, I really don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's gonna go up. Other times I think it's gonna go down. So like I'm 50-50 at the moment. I'm 50-50 at the moment. I won't lie. It is crazy. I don't. Yep. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Yeah, that sounds good. That could happen. That could happen too. That could happen. Initially, I was so convinced. Remember, we got in that trade. We got a buy in that trade. I was so convinced it was gonna be up. But right now, I'm seeing a lot of things that is making me feel like it might go down. Right? And when I look at GBP, JPY, they are going down. They are almost like 10 pips down. And JPY is just 4 pips. This it has like a pull. When it's going down, it takes JPY to go down with him. Right? So that is making me think like, what is going on? If JPY came a little bit closer to USDJPY, I'm gonna think maybe it's gonna go up. But for now, I'm 50-50. But if I have to lean in one direction, I'm gonna lean maybe down. But I'm just gonna stay neutral. 50-50. 50-50. Anything will happen. But that notwithstanding, right now we are not doing anything. We are waiting for our A plus setup. That's it. We make profit already today, and we're not gonna give back that. That's another thing you gotta know. You gotta learn to, right? If you make the money, you cannot hurry. You're gonna give it back to them. I don't want to give them your money. When you make some profit, don't be in a hurry to get back in and give them back your money. No, we're not giving them back our money. We're gonna keep that money and do something nice with it. Oh. GBP JPY is 1100 points. I don't like that. Yeah. Looks more like a sell to me. Let's see. Looks more like a sell to me. Or at least it's going to go a little bit further down. Let's say let's see. It's not trying to go past this level. If it broke this level, but this candle right here, this week, it told me it was going to be a directional move. Remember, I said this move, don't be deceived by this move. It went back up, but it came back to fill that move. Yeah. Okay, okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. Don't be surprised it comes back down too. Don't be surprised it comes back down too. It's crazy. Look at that. This is crazy. You don't want to be in this trade now. Trust me. It's a lot of manipulation going on. It's a lot of manipulation going on right now. A lot of it. A lot of manipulation. The market love this. They're gonna fake you out. They're gonna weed you out. They're gonna do all that crazy stuff. Yeah, but I'm not buying it. We are not doing anything now. We are waiting. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Let's see how it plays out. I'm still not convinced it's gonna go up. I'm 50-50 in the middle. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Did you get in the trade, Edward? Are you in any trade right now? I am not in any trade. I am just still waiting. I am waiting. Is this the move or is this a trap? That's how we are always thinking, right? The market, oh, okay. That's entertaining. That's entertaining. That's entertaining. What? Okay. Oh, that looks like that's a move. It looks like that was a move. It looks like that was a move. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, it looks like that was a move. That's a distribution. That was a move. That was a move. That was a move. Everything was preparing for this. This is a distribution. This is a real move. It looks like. Yeah, it looks like this is a move. But again, we are not chasing nothing. Don't look at that and be like, oh, it's gonna go up. You're getting. It's gonna eat you alive. We are not chasing nothing. We don't chase, we react. We don't chase, we react. That looks like that was a move. When the move comes, you see it's clean. The distribution, everything is clean. It's clean. There is no back and forth. That's a market maker releasing the orders. That's what's up, bro. You're doing the right thing, man. Patience, patience. You made already some money. When you make money, don't be in a hurry to get back in the trade. Trust me. If you can master that, you're going to keep your money in your pocket. You don't want to be in a cycle where you make money, you give it back to the market. No. When we make money, we are patient. We wait. It looks like this is the move. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's interesting. Are you seeing what I'm saying? That's interesting. You see, I'm plotting the next levels of opportunity. At that level right there, that's gonna be the next opportunity. We try to let them to come to those levels, right? So if it comes there, that's gonna be the next level opportunity. Let's see how it plays out. I hope I'm plotting the right levels. Whenever the distribution happen is clean, that's the market maker. They are the one making money right now. They baited everybody, came here at a discounted price. When they distracted everybody, everybody was distracted. Then now the real move happens. The real moves happens. They are in place. They are making the money right now. They've grabbed all the liquidity they had to grab. Is that a rejection? What do you think, Edward? Do you think that's a rejection right there? Oh, I don't like what we're saying. Oh, it got close to our levels, man. Ah. Crazy. Look at that. We're waiting. It got close to It got close to our target, but it didn't go to, it didn't go. Let's see, it's gonna go there. Yeah, it's crazy what's going on. The market maker fully in control. They are the one now in charge of this price movement. But I like what we are seeing. This is a little sign that the momentum is not going to be strong. The momentum is going to be short-lived. This momentum is going to be short-lived. It might go back a couple of pips more to our levels, then we're going to go for a sell. Let's see. It got close and went back down. I don't like it. I didn't like that. Patience, discipline. We're not going to be in a hurry. We got to wait for it to come. Okay? So we're going to have these two levels of entries. Okay. Almost to our level, almost. I don't like what I'm seeing now. I don't like it. Yup, it's going to the moon. It's going to the moon, but it's like kind of losing momentum right now. It seems like it's ready for the pullback. It's kind of losing momentum. It's kind of losing momentum. I think so. That rejection is close to our entry, but it's not. No way. Come on. Get us in before going down. Almost there. Come on. Almost there. No way. No way. It got very close to this entry and it pulled back. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for it to come there and give us a pullback. But it's giving us a pullback before getting to our entry. And it happens like that sometimes. It just got a little close. Now, if you're not patient, you probably want to chase it, but we're not going to chase it. We're going to let it go. But it was very close to our next opportunity. But it's resisting this area. Because of what is happening right now, I am not too confident in this entry, right? When it comes close to the entry and it makes a retracement, is more likely gonna go past our entry. If the price had just come straight without making all this thing, if it had just come straight to the entry, I'll be a lot more convinced that we're gonna get a pullback. But right now, I'm still gonna getting, but I'm gonna getting just like with a little something, just But I'm not too convinced in this position. You'll probably go back to this level. It'll probably not come back. It's just because of that retracement that happened. I'm still gonna get it there, but I'm not gonna risk heavy. Oh, this is strong move. Let me see something. This is strong move. Yeah, it got close to our levels, but it didn't fill us our order. At this moment, nah, we're not gonna get in it at this level. We're not. This move has invalidated our entry, right? So we're not gonna. It got close. You saw that? It got close to our entry, but it rejected. It might come back to our entry, but I'm not gonna be too confident that it's gonna give us what we want. So in that situation, I'm not gonna consider this entry. I'll probably consider the second one. I'll probably consider this one. And even that, I'm not too confident. I'm not too confident that it's gonna play out as much. Let's see. This is trading, bro. This is trading. You gotta be fast to adjust when the market is giving you something different, right? You can't just be stuck in what you have in your head, right? Yep, you have to adjust sometimes on the fly. It looks like this is gonna be our real entry right here. This one looks like it's gonna be the real entry right here. Let's see. You see, I plot all these levels. We just trade levels. Let's see. Okay. Okay, look at that. Look at that first entry. Okay. But that's a strong move. That's a strong move. That's a strong move. You saw that? It came, look at that rejection. It tells you that is a strong move. I told you this level, we invalidated that level. It's a strong move. That's a strong move. It's rejecting. It's fighting that level. But that is a strong level in the market. It's fighting it. It's fighting that level. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. That's crazy. When you observe this thing, it's crazy. Let's see how it plays out. I'm not, like I said, a lot of things have happened. I'm not too confident, but I got in anyways, and I put my stop loss like somewhere close right here. Look at that. It's rejecting. It tells you, even if it doesn't give us profit, but it's telling you this is a very important level in the market. And when it gets to that level, it is rejecting. It's fighting the level, right? It's fighting it. It's not trying to go past it. But it could go past it because there's a strong momentum. But it's not going past it without a fight, because that is a very important level in the market, right? If it doesn't give us that, we'll take this one, this stop loss right here, and we'll go for, this is the main trade right here. We'll go for that one. We can't miss that. This is the main event of the evening. Right here is going to be the main event. It's okay. If you take us there, that's fine. We saw that. We saw it, but at the same time, we just took chances. But this is going to be the main event of the evening. Right here is going to be the main event. And we're waiting for it. Are you seeing that? That's crazy, man. Yeah, those are very important levels. Even if it goes against it, it's going to have a reaction around that. Definitely, I can guarantee you that. So now, it's resisting that level. Oh, crazy. All right, let's see how it plays out. Are you seeing that pullback, Edward? Are you seeing that? That is crazy. Yep. But we gotta wait for it. You gotta give us at least 10 people. Look at that. Look at that. We are in profit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I closed it. Look at that. You saw it? Crazy. We call it crazy. We took out profit. He took profit. That was clean. When it goes to those levels, it doesn't waste time. It doesn't waste time. It's like boom. It gives you the opportunity. Yep. That was clean. We're not greedy. We're not going for more than that. We're good. Take profit was hit. That's good. Let's see. If it comes back to the main event, if it comes back here, this is going to be another opportunity. If it doesn't come for the main event, we're good. We have 2 winners today. 2 winners already. 2 winners. 2 winners today. That is crazy, Edward. You saw it, right? Crazy. This shit, like, it's like a movie, man. When you start to analyze the market and understand what it's trying to tell you, you see a lot of shit happens. You know, it's like, it's not about support and resistance are good and all those things, but there are key levels in the market. The algorithm is programmed to respect certain levels. There are certain levels in the market where it's going to react. And this sometimes it could go back all the way down, but I didn't just want to be greedy because we made the first profit. This, it could go all the way down, but I don't just want to be greedy. We could still hold it straight and suck it all the way down, but I'm not going to be greedy. Because right now the market makers are in control. So they took price became too high, and they bought now at a cheaper price for it to go down. That is what happened. You look right here, JPY is still a sell. The fact that JPY is a sell, it means they don't have enough momentum to keep going up. It acts as a pulling force to bring them down. The fact that this is a sell, 80 point, it means this is likely going to go back down. And look at what is happening. Look at that. It could go further down. It could go further down still. Yeah, that's crazy. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. It can go back down. It can go back down to this level. The market move in blocks. The market move in blocks. You might be wondering, how do I do to be able to call all those lines? It's like the market move in blocks. The algorithm move in blocks. You know, the movement of price is not random. They move in blocks. When they go from one block to the next block to the next block. But sometimes it's a little bit twisted. It's not as clear. You know, that's why you see, like, I draw a line and I change the line. I adjust when new information is presented. That's how it works. It came back and tested this line, this strong area that became a resistance. Came back and respected that. And let's see. Can probably go back up to the main event of the evening. We have already 2 winners for today, but that is still not yet the main event of the evening. This is the main event of the evening right here. The main event of the evening. Let's see if it's going to get to the main event of the evening. Let's see. It might not get to the main event, but we are already good. We are 2 hours today. That was good. Oh, the video got a little lag. I'm gonna fix that, Edward. I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that lag, okay? I'm gonna fix. I don't know why we are having the lag. I should get it done by tomorrow. All right, we good. Everything looks good. Two winners for today. Good day. It's a beautiful trading day. We got 19 more minutes to go. 19 more minutes. 19 more minutes. Let's see if it's going to take us to the main event of the evening. We are waiting right now. We are not doing nothing. We are sitting and waiting. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Edward. I see. Seems like we have like a couple of minute lag. Oh, that's not good. It means when I'm calling a trade, you probably seeing it late. That's not good. Awesome. Yeah, Edo, don't worry. But tomorrow we gotta get it fixed. I'm so sorry about that. We gotta get it fixed. Alrighty, let's see what's going on. Everything now looks like we're good for an uptrend. It's just that we are not greater people, right? This could still be an opportunity to get long, but we're not greater people. We're not greater people. We are disciplined traders. This would have been an opportunity to still get long, but I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. Yeah, I got to fix this issue. I don't know what's going on. It says like my connection is excellent on YouTube, but I don't know why we have the lag, but we'll get it fixed. 60 more minutes to go. What is the market trying to tell us? Yeah, I said that was a good buy right there. Right now, it seems like it is a good buy. JPY just went, has a strong buy right now. Everything nice in alignment. JPY is in green. USDJPY is in green. So we are in for a good buy. But I'm not buying because we are not trend traders. We don't follow the trend. We are more like levels and counter trend traders, kind of style, kind of. But everything looks good now. Everything looks good now for an upside. Yep. Everything looks good for a strong buying. Yeah, it's good. It's gonna go up. Just going up until it gets to the main event. Let's see if it gets to the main event. Okay. That's aggressive. That's aggressive. That's aggressive. Take us to the main event. Look at that. It's still respecting that level. Still reacting around that level. $40 more minutes to go. Yeah, man. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, I saw that. Like, it seems like my video is lacking a little bit. I'm gonna get that fixed today. I'm gonna get it fixed for sure. For sure. By tomorrow, we should be good. We should be good. We should be good. So we are making some money live trading. Look at that. The market is still not willing to go past that level. It came back towards the level, reacting around it. Don't mess with them levers, bro. Them levers are so clean. Even right now, it's trying not to go past that level. Oh, I didn't see this coming. I didn't see this coming. I didn't see this one coming. I couldn't have anticipated this. Oh, oh, that's brutal. What? What? I didn't see that coming. No way. Crazy. We got 12 more minutes. Twelve more minutes. Let's go. This could still be a good buy. Nah. Forget about it. Forget about it. Do nothing. We just gotta wait. We just gotta wait at this point. At this point, we gotta wait. 11 more minutes to go. Are we gonna see the main event tonight? Is it gonna take us to the main event of the evening? Right there. That's the main event for the evening. Are we gonna see it? In 11 minutes, are we gonna see the main event? I don't know. Not too sure. Maybe not. Maybe. Okay, that's a strong move. That's a strong move. Maybe we might get to the main event in 10 minutes, let's say. Take my money for it. Take my money for it. Let's go. We're about to get to the main event. In 10 minutes. 10 minutes to the main event of the evening. But regardless, we have 2 winners for today. That is amazing. Not an easy trade. It's not trying to go to the main event. We got 9 more minutes. 9 more minutes to go. Oh no. It looks like price is not willing to go to the main event of the evening. Yeah, at this level, you don't have to do anything. If you do anything now, you're trying to give them your money. Don't give them your money. Rule number 1 of trading, do not lose money. Rule number 2, do not lose money. Rule number 3, do not lose money. Capital preservation is everything. When you make your money, don't give it back. You can make money, and if you're not very careful, you're going to give them back. But we're not going to give them our money. We made profit already. We're not going to give them anything. They're not going to get anything back from us. We're going to end today as a winning day for sure. Let's see. Amazing what is going on. All right. All right. We are waiting. 7 more minutes. Are we going to see the main event of the evening? Are we going to see the main event? Price is not trying to get us to see the main event, Edward. I thought it was going to take us to our main entry for the evening. To see maybe we might have 3 winning trades in a row, back to back. Maybe not. Maybe the market will give us that opportunity. Maybe not. If it doesn't give us the opportunity, we will be happy with what we got. We got 2 winners today. Two winners. 2 trades, 2 winners. Oh no. The market is not willing to give us the main event, Edward. Unfortunately, we're not going to have the main event today. Seems like we got 4 more minutes to go. And looks like the main event is not going to happen today. But overall, we are happy with our performance for today. We are happy. 2 winners. Give me that any day, anytime, and I'll be just fine. I will be just fine with the 2 winners. Any day, anywhere, anytime. I'm going to take me some 2 winners and I'm going to be just fine. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The market is not trying to go past our levels. It's not trying. The first level we got in, it came back. We thought it was going to go past the level to the main event. It rejected. And it looks like that's all the market is willing to give us today. Anyways, it seems like that's going to be all for today. Thank you, Edward, for sticking around. Promise I'm going to be bringing a lot of content and live trading every day, Sunday to Thursday, right here. We're going to be trading live, real trading live, calling out trade lives. And I'm going to probably start trading futures as well in the morning. I'm going to start doing that as well. So today, today is Thursday, so we don't trade on Friday because Fridays is like Asian Saturday, right? Saturday morning. So there is no trading on Friday. So we trade from Sunday to Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so that's what it's all about. 1 minute to time. 1 minute to time. All right, that'll be all for today. Bye bye for now. Thank you for tuning in and see you back on Sunday.